What is rabies?
Rabies is a zoonotic disease caused by a virus called virus.
Should an infected dog or animal be euthanized?
Yes, usually suppose if the dog is diagnosed for rabies, then by the vets or the professionals, then euthanization is the best solution.
What do we do when a child has been bitten by an infected animal?
Once you know that the person is bitten by suspected rabid dogs, then the first thing is to wash it thoroughly with soap or any disinfectant that is left at home, and it has to be taken to the doctor and then go for the smallpox therapy. Suppose if the dog is unvaccinated.
Is it safe for children to hug their pets?
As long as the dog is healthy, like say dewormed or healthy food is given and vaccination is complete, I don't think there is any problem.
What is the vaccination schedule for the dogs?
Vaccination for rabies starts as early as 3 months, and then we go for a 6 month, then annually once.
How do we identify the suspected dogs?
As per my experience, I've seen that lots of dogs are asymptomatic, and most common symptom is the dog become like a frenzy, like a madness, total madness. The dog keeps on biting everything that moves around him, maybe cats or even human and other dogs. So those are the most important symptoms. And remaining the dogs stay calm, always choose the corner, and he gets scared of listening or hearing the sound of water splashing near him, or maybe any noise of thunder, or maybe a vehicle horn. All this distracts the animal, and the madness grows bigger and bigger. So it's very difficult to control the suspected rabid dogs. The best thing is to call the professionals and do the needful.
Okay. Considering the pandemic now, has the COVID-19 crisis uncovered any cracks in the animal healthcare system?
Initially, we faced a lot of problems, like people were not allowed to take their pet dogs to the nearest vet because of lockdown. So they had to walk for miles or kilometers. So it was very difficult, but most of the vets, we managed to open the clinic for a few hours. So that thing really helped most of the pet lovers. Yes.
What must be done for the establishment and management of shelter houses in all districts of the state and for care and protection of the animals?
The most important thing I should say is the animal has to be kept healthy, like say free from parasitic ticks, fleas, all this stuff, and maybe deworming regularly, plus vaccination, especially for dogs, is anti-rabies, and the combined vaccines of canine distemper parvovirus, leptospirosis, hepatitis, all this has to be done for dogs. Even for cats, for feline leukopenia, there is a vaccine, which is very common in our Timako. So all these things has to be done. Plus, I think the housing is very important. So housing should be comfortable for the animals, away from the heat or protected from cold during winter. Plus, disinfecting the sheds or the rooms regularly will be very helpful. I think that's sufficient enough.
Thank you for your time, Doctor. Thank you.
Everything's gonna be just enough to cover our heads. Intoxicated, inflated bubble heads. Picking up the pieces that you left behind. Happiness is what I want, but it's not my time. Well, that's what they say, but it's getting real old, and time keeps flirting with my